Good morning. Happy sunrise. It is January 31st, and today is tone 9 Muluc, or in Guatemala, Maya Toj. And today is a very, if you consider that we're in the Trecena of Imish, the great, what I call the deep earth, moon, creatrix, mother dragon, very multidimensional. And now we're in tone, so we started with tone 1 Imish, and now we are in tone 9 Muluc. And so if you consider Muluc is connected to the moon, it is connected to the animals of the shark and the Puma, or the mountain lion. And 9 is the completion of a gestation cycle. So we've gone from 1 to 9 in our numerological cycle, and we are at a kind of like a fruition stage. So today we kind of get to go with the flow. It's a very watery sign, yet it is the color red, and it is of the east. So just as Imish was red east, so is Muluc red east. They're connected in that way. Same cardinal direction, same energetic color. And let's see what Mary Copa has to say about Muluc. I like reading her stuff because it has such a different perspective. So Muluc is having a cosmic understanding of life, very clear awareness of your spiritual nature, opening to a more vivid realization of the existence of God. Oh, that sounds good. You have a great desire to understand your divine nature on a cosmic level. You want to know about other levels of creation. Who are the angels? Why do they come here? You stand easily in the doorway between different worlds, seeing both sides. Well, this certainly goes along with Imish. Meditating with this solar glyph will create an opening to other dimensions of reality. When you do it in a pure intention and understand more and to grow in holiness. So that means we are in two kind of like a emphasized multidimensional two glyphs that are multidimensional today, our Trecena glyph and our day glyph. And let's just say that with tone 9 being one of fruition, speaking of, let's read her tone 9. Today would be a good day to do some grounded journey work with a very clear intention. As well, speaking of intention, your intention may want to be tying up any loose ends. Remember, Muluc has to do with paying off debts. If you have any karmic debt, if you have any money debt, if you have any apologies to make, atonements to make, it's a very auspicious day for that. And with the tone 9 of completion and birth, this is the day to come to a zero slate. So let's look at tone 9 in Mary's book, The Energy Highway That Links All Things. Tone number 9 is our direct link to higher frequencies of the other realms of existence. Boom. Again, that's what today is for. It is the grid system. It is the interconnecting network that the other tones ride on. Tone 9 energy is part of everything in creation. It is the electrical makeup of all that is. Just as we use a soft blanket to wrap a new baby, our Creator uses tone 9 energy to wrap and snuggle all of creation. That's a beautiful analogy. It directly connects us to God. It directly connects us to God. I was having a meditation last night about healing my body. And I realized, it's not like, oh, Creator, Mother, Father, God, heal me, or, help me to heal. But it was like, oh, I am like the God I am is healing me right now. I am God's love, and God's love is healing me right now. Therefore, I am healing me right now. So today is an auspicious day for those meditations as well, to know yourself as divine creation itself, that we are the fish in water today, swimming in pure God source love. In the Guatemala languages, today is Toj, and there are the glyphs of Toj and Muluc. And so this book by Vincent James Stanzione says payment, the torch, symbolic of a torch, an offering, the moon. Her direction is east, her color is red. It is the burnt sacrifice one gives at dawn. This is the drop of blood offered up to the gods for the drop of rain received for human sustenance. This is the drop of blood that women give each month as a sign of the potential proliferation of life that lies dormant within them. It is a powerful day to perform ritual on behalf of one's community and for the payment of one's own life debt. And so many people believe that the Maya did blood offerings, and this author certainly does. And I believe that there were all kinds of people in the Mayan culture, and some may have adhered to that, and some may not have, but we know historically that when Quetzalcoatl, Kukulkan, the plumed serpent, came to the people, he told them, never make any blood sacrifices to me. And that ended that for the true-hearted ascending Maya. They ceased to bloodlet and sacrifice animals on behalf of their rituals. And so, again, who knows if all of them adhered to that? I don't know. I wasn't there. Yet that is what my teacher Miguel has taught me. And he's also said that when we go to the sacred sites and you see the carvings of the skulls, especially Chichen Itza, there's a wall of skulls carved. And he said that that is because the Maya, above all else, they held in high esteem the path of ascension, awakening. And when you awaken, you lose your ego, the power of your mind and your ego to run your life. Therefore, it was a symbol of being beheaded. And so the skulls that were carved on this wall at Chichen Itza were symbolic of every spiritual warrior who had gone through initiation and been beheaded, lost the head of the ego, and were now being guided by the celestial consciousness, the more embodied God consciousness. And so this was completely misinterpreted, of course, by the missionaries that came. And those were very shadowy missionaries, not, not all missionaries are negative, of course. Yet at that time, there was definitely a projection and a twist on the Mayan culture purposefully to demonize them and make them something to condemn and to make subhuman. But the power in the Mayan culture, the Mayan language, the Mayan starseed lineage and ancestry is indisputable. It is so powerful, the energy. And what we can gain by meditating at the sacred sites, what we can learn about ourselves by going to these sacred sites that are not just ruins. They are active technology, they are conscious, and they're communicating. There is energy. They're tethered to energy ley lines, to vortexes and portals. It's all very real. And thank goodness in Guatemala, the Mayan people are still legally can go to the sacred sites and do their rituals and fire ceremonies, where in Mexico that is not allowed. You have to have a special, probably very expensive permit on a special occasion in Mexico. So all of that said, I just wanted, because I know that this book in particular does speak to the blood offerings a lot, and it kind of brings it up for me of what my teacher Miguel has taught me, which I don't know if it counters this or not. I wish we could truly know the truth, and if you have an opportunity to speak to Mayan elders, the really true ones, the real ones, ask them in what ways, what is the power of blood, and how was it used for the ancient Maya, and what is a lie and what is true about the rituals that include blood. Because what I am learning is that there are many indigenous tribes that bloodlet from your own body, because it's the only thing we can give that is truly ours, to give gratitude to our Creator. I believe we can just emanate joy, love, and walk our talk, and that's what God really wants. Yet I have definitely done ritual work with different indigenous cultures that I profoundly respect, who did have these beliefs. Sun dancing for the Lakota, and you take the skin off yourself and give it your skin offering. And I am not going to be arrogant enough to have a judgment on that, because these are ancient cultures, and I know that what I believe is that we can ascend honestly beyond any kind of flesh offerings. And the ultimate flesh offering was Jesus Christ giving his life for humanity to have a door open to the path home, the way, the truth, and the life. And he did that so that we don't have to, so that we can walk in a very true way. We have a way home. So it's interesting to note, and even in the Bible, you're going to see so many animal offerings, and so it's just interesting. I don't know what else. I'm going to kind of change subjects now, because I don't know what else to say about that. I think it's something that we all just need to sit with and meditate with, and what's true for us. We certainly have historical documents all over the world of sacrifice like this, and conceptually, I understand why. Yet the reality of, is it necessary today if you are in a certain consciousness? No, I don't believe it's necessary. We don't need to certainly be in relationship with gods who demand or command it. It is time, I believe, for us to be in a higher relationship with all of our celestial helpers, God's goddesses, um, and star family. And that's where I live now. That's where I live. And so that was all stimulated by this book, because this specific Nahual of Muluc or Toj is a lot here about blood. Yet in Mary's book, Mary is always kind of a higher octave, and she takes it to the higher level. And remember, she's talking about Muluc. I'll just read it one more time, not the whole thing, just the title. Having a cosmic understanding of life, and to know, creating an opening to other dimensions of reality with pure intention to understand more about the cosmos that you are embedded in. Okay, so with that, we have our beautiful sacred fire going. And I have made my Kopal offering. And I'm just going to, I think, use my rattle today. So what is this day for you? The whole point of all of this is that we are tuning in to the natural calendars, that we are unplugging from the Gregorian calendar that is insane and in reversal. Just the fact that we have a month of September, sept meaning 7, but it's our 9th month. It's all backwards. And so this lunar calendar of the Maya, it is sane. It is a natural calendar, and it's connected to the planetary movements and to the natural rhythms of nature and the elements and ourselves. To thank the goddess, thank God, thank Holy Creator for this opportunity to really commune with the true Maya, the true Mayan higher wisdom, celestial consciousness. And so bowing with love and respect to the east, to the west, bowing with love and respect to the north, to the south, the 4 cardinal directions, opening up a portal for ceremony today. The heart of the earth to the heart of the sky come together in my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get a little bit more of a flame going there. Let's just take a deep breath. Start at the tailbone. Relax. And just let your senses expand beyond you, reaching in your own energy field to commune intimately with the God source that you're blanketed and held in, the Muluc tone 9 energies today. Muluc. 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 Bring it up the spine. Muluc. 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 Muluc, 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 Thank you, Cougar. Thank you, Shark. Thank you, Luna, the moon. Thank you for guiding us. Who shows up for you? The shark of the oceans or the Puma who can walk between the worlds? The shark is electric. The shark navigates by electricity, discerns what is safe or not from electricity. It's an electric being, and so are we. Today, may our energy fields be cleaned and cleared and fine-tuned to the perfect resonance for our highest health. Let's clear up all of our debts and come to a 0 point, a neutrality, and a place to leap from into the next chapter of our lives. Let's chant Toj for the second round. Kiche Maya. Toj. 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 Toj Bolan, tone 9, Bolan, Toj Bolan. So notice the energy moving in your body. And as you walk through your day, be available to understand this Nahual and to make it your own. We are grateful for the Maya, for all that they've shared about their natural calendar. Yet we all were born from ancestors and ancestors and ancestors and ancestors who lived by natural cycles way back. Not too far back even. So let's find that again. Let's live in that true rhythm again. I have a feeling it will bring beautiful balance and health into our lives. And so with that, let's close our portal that we opened. Holy Mother, Father God, infinite creator, moving in and through everything, and all of the beautiful energies of the 4 cardinal directions, the 4 winds. Thank you to the south and the north. Thank you to the west and to the east. Thank you, heart of the earth, heart of the sky. We close and seal this portal of meditation today in all space and time, time and space, physically, energetically, etherically, and astrally. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am here. I am now. I'm alive. And I'm grateful. In Lakesh, everyone. Have a beautiful 9 Muluc day, and we'll see you tomorrow.